Hello, this is the janitor. I'm just going to quickly demonstrate how I can save patches to the Digitone 2 banks. And I put some on the banks a minute ago. I skipped to bank E and bank D, and I just didn't know how to get rid of them, but I've managed to work out how to get rid of them as well. So when you want to save your song to the banks, we've got some techno that I made here. Now this bass drum, which is on that track, that is saved into the pattern, so it's not saved into any banks. If you want to go to the banks, press load the sound. Obviously there's no sounds to load, it's only like what's on bank B, everything that's on here. It's all the way, goes all the way up to A. Now I'm going to save a pattern on here, a drum sound. So this, for instance, go to save. I want to put it on B72. We've got the name of it already remembered. That's good that it remembered the name. And then you just go yes. So I'd already put this name in a minute ago. So we have that now on B. Easy as that. Load. Got Techno Rumble. And we can load it up anytime. Go to here. And then load. Go to the Rumble. And we have it in there. The name I've already put in. If you want to select your different banks, at the moment it's on B. So if I want to get rid of that sound again, at the moment I can't get rid of it when I just go straight from this menu, because that's where it usually goes. But if I want to change the banks, I go to here and select whatever bank I'd like to save other sounds to. If you select these banks, it'll just take you to the bank. So it won't go to like all the sounds on C, all the sounds on A. It just gives you 256 sounds of bank D, which is completely empty at the moment. Let's say you select your banks. If you want to manage your sounds, go down here and it lets you delete the sounds that you don't want to like go on. At the moment we're on bank C, so let's go, say I want to delete that rumble now from bank B. Go to manage, use the arrows to cursor across. I have to press yes, sorry, and it shows you the bank I'm on. You go to bank B where I was on, and then back. Now say I want to get rid of that rumble, go all the way to the bottom where I put it. You can only do this on the manage menu though, not on the sound, not on the sound load menu. You go that way, because if you go that way you can still select the bank you want to select like you can on the sound load menu, and you just move this way, and then if you don't want your sounds anymore you can just delete it. Confirm. So if we go to load now, that rumble sound won't be there anymore. Yes, there's 256 patterns per bank, 256 sounds per bank. So if we go to the banks, no, doing it wrong. So if we go to the banks, select bank, so 256, so that's 256, that's 512, and then if we move another that's 1024. So altogether, 2, 3, 4, there's about 2048 sounds you can store in a Digitone 2, which is pretty phenomenal. That's a lot of sounds, and all the sounds that can be all your creation, everything. But I'd like to use all the first preset banks because they just give you a good idea of what sounds you could be capable of making. And so there you go, that's how you save your tunes to the banks. At the moment we've got it on bank H, we don't want it on there. So we want to go to manage and then select bank we want to use. In my case I'm on B because that's where all the other sounds are. Go back, go to the load menu. Just remember on the load menu you can only change the banks, you cannot delete. The only way you can delete is by going on manage your sounds. So you go down here and manage them, then you can go back down here and remove any sounds you don't want. Even all the sounds on the digitone, I can get rid of those if I need to and put some of my own sounds in. So yeah, it's all navigated from this arrow. Delete side is on the right, and bank change is here. Plus you got your filter, which obviously means when you type something in, it'll take you straight to the sounds. So yeah, if I was to go on to kicks, I don't use that yet though, so I can't actually say, but it will just take you straight to the kicks and all these sounds. Get rid of that menu. So yeah, go to load and we go down. So let's put that wobble. Let's put that wobble on there again. So go to save. Next one along. I've given this thing a name earlier on, so that's why it's remembered and it's actually in there, which is pretty damn cool. I'm going to put it all in again. So yeah, save. Make sure it's on kick, and I'll save that back in there again. So I have my first sound saved on bank B, but you can go on bank C, bank D, or bank E, and you can just have them individually. So you can have your 256 patterns that you want to personally make just on that bank alone, and it won't go on any of the other sounds or the presets on the digitone. But when you select bank all, that means it will go from bank A all the way up to bank H. And yeah, you're getting 2048 sound storage altogether on the digitone 2, which is pretty bloody good. So that's my demo of saving digitone sounds onto the banks. And the pool is obviously when you want to put them in here, to put them in the step sequencer. I've already got some sounds in the pool anyway that I did when I bought this. But yeah, this is just your basics on how to load and save, and then you can load your sounds once you've saved them. So we've got one sound so far on bank B, and another 75, 80 sounds left on bank B. So I might just make some sounds on bank B and just continue saving on B first before I go on to C, D, E, F, G, and H. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this comes in handy for anyone who wants to start saving their sounds straight away. First thing to do is lock it into the pattern. Like save your pattern to save your sound in the pattern, and from the pattern you can take the sounds that you've made on each of the tracks, go to sound, load, and obviously you don't load, you save, and then it'll give you the option to put your labels in so that you can you can name them, and you use that encoder to name all the different patches. So yeah, save. We've got another bank there ready. This can be changed because I've already labeled this to put into 172, and that's gone straight onto 173. Yeah, okay, enough of my ranting. I just hope this has helped anybody who wants to save their patches on the digitone. It's not relatively that difficult. I'm just a slow learner. When I do learn, I like to share how I managed to learn it. And you go to manage, you can delete your sounds and clear up some sounds you don't like. So it's a very versatile, very powerful synthesizer. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sayonara.